Sunshine Stitchers.
I'm EJ.
I'm Gary.
And I'm Deb.
Hi, Deb.
She's our co-star.
Yes.
I'm substituting for Shelia.
She's
Yes.
yeah, she's a Sunshine Stitcher.
Period.
Sunshine Stitcher.
There you go.
Sunshine Stitcher stand-in.
No, we are taking over the world. Everyone's
Yes.
going to be Sunshine Stitcher.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so a little bit about Deb. So Deb, how long have you been stitching?
Wait. Did we not do the pin check?
Oh man, I have to have the pin.
She's clicking.
No, I'm not clicking. I didn't click. I
No
tapped.
clicking? Okay.
I
I thought I heard a click.
I heard a click.
I tapped.
All right.
Okay.
Put it down.
All right.
All right.
All right.
How long have you been stitching, Deb?
Well, I started stitching about a year or so after we got married. My husband and I got married in '76, so we moved into our first home about 77, 78-ish, and there was a gal down the street that did all kinds of crafts. And one time I was over and she was cross-stitching and I said, "What is that?" And so she showed me and I never looked back. So I've been stitching about 42 years, something like that.
Okay.
But the interesting thing is I didn't start stitching on linen until maybe a year or two ago. And Mary Extraordinaire, who you guys saw not too long ago,
Another Sunshine Stitcher.
Yes.
yes,
We're everywhere.
from the cross stitch cupboard, was doing an over 2 for beginners, and I learned how to do linen, and wow, is that fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you did 41 years of
Yes.
Ada,
Yes.
and then wow, that's
Right.
awesome.
So I brought some Ada finishes to show, just to
And
kind
they're
of
amazing.
keep in the...
Beautiful.
Yes.
All right. What kind of stitcher are you? Are you a process or the product stitcher?
I think I like finishes, and I used to be monogamous. I would only stitch on one thing until it was finished.
And then?
And I had no stash. I only had the
Wow.
materials I needed for that particular.
Okay.
And then this thing called Flosstube happened, and now I want all the things. I have all the things. I have a craft room that has all the things in it, and yeah, that's what happened.
I think Flosstube has created a lot of craft rooms.
But I think I still consider myself a finisher, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. And who's your favorite designer?
Well, I used to really like Stoney Creek. I like Cross-Eyed Cricket. I like, I recently did some, and I showed it last time I was on. I started doing some shepherd's bush, and I kind of really love it.
Yeah, with
Using
those circles.
just one thread.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just so much fun.
Shepherd-
Yeah.
They look so delicate.
They're so pretty. I love the way they look when they're finished. So
Is it because there's not a lot of back stitching?
there's very little back stitching, and there's little motifs, and so you feel like you're finishing a lot when
Okay.
you know. But yeah, so yeah, I also do Mirabilia. Some of the other I've finished a lot of Rosewood Manor, and I showed my tulips one. Can't remember the exact name of it. Last time I was here, so I'm actually doing the Seaside Sampler Rosewood Manor.
Is this stitch along with Shelia
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Mary? Is it Mary?
And Diane.
Diane.
Oh yeah,
Mary already stitched it.
That's right.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Cool. Well, welcome again.
thank you.
And I hope we have fun together. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Deb's going to be at StitchCon with us.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So how many of us
my
are going
God.
to StitchCon?
I don't
now?
know. I think we're taking an army from
Yes. It's
Well,
gonna be
you-
awesome.
You guys,
She's the South Florida.
I'm
Deb.
South Florida Deb.
She's one of Pam's people.
We had our first.
Yes, we sure did.
Yes,
yeah,
that's right.
That was ours.
One of Sunshine Stitchers people. But yeah, I'm going. So
Yay.
wow, I'm so excited. Can't wait.
All right. So we're gonna start off with some questions that we have from our subscribers, and our first question, which is from Shelly Meldrum. She's asking, which Fabric of the Month clubs are we in?
Okay.
Deb, are you in any fabric of the month?
Well, I actually brought some from my former fabric of the club, which was XG Design.
Ooh, those are nice.
I have a couple of those. I'm not in it any longer. I might jump back in, kind of jump in, out.
Yeah,
She's got a really good plan. She's got, you can either do 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months.
Oh,
So
Okay.
you can kind of get,
a little
you
bit
know,
of everything.
yeah.
And what type of fabric?
Well, she does a prim line, and she does, I think it's called her bright line.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And I ended up getting 6 months at the time. It was 6 months of bright and 6 months of prim.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a good mix.
Yeah.
It was.
And was it really bright or just?
No, it wasn't crazy bright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
No.
How about you, Garrett?
I'm in 2 clubs. I'm in Color and Cotton Fabric of the Month.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm also in Seraphine's Fabric of the Month, and she's on Facebook.
Yes. And I am in Dreama's Needlecraft Corner. That's the store name. Dreama, she has a baker's dozen, so throughout the year you're gonna get a total of 13
Okay.
pieces of fabric. And she always, that's the one I showed last week, where she always throws in a little something extra. And last week was floss away bags, and last week was floss away bags, and the month before that was like paper, pad, and pencil and pen. So she always throws something a little extra.
That's cute.
So yeah. And then Shelia, she let me know she's part of the Crazy Annie's Picture This Plus Fabric of the Month, which of course you can find more information on Facebook.
Right.
For mine too. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And Rebecca Reyes thinks that you will be a great disciplinarian. Teacher.
I think I'm more of a pushover.
No, so no finger wagging.
No.
No. All right.
Unless everybody's called EJ, then I'm okay.
What is that?
I didn't call anybody at the table today EJ. I thought I did good.
Yeah, you did very good. Yeah.
It was a couple weeks ago. I think I was 3
Everyone
people.
was EJ. I'm his favorite, I tell you.
You're my favorite sunshine teacher.
Shelia.
I tell her that too.
No, you don't.
When you're not here.
So wrong. All right, and Chris Brown recommended. She was one of the ones that recommended Shady Trees Stitchers to us last week. I want to say thank you, because Lisa, she's Shady Tree. She's one of the Shady Tree Stitchers. Is fabulous.
Okay.
Yeah. And we stitched together yesterday
On
a little
virtual?
bit on virtual stitchers.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. Speaking of virtual stitchers, I want to give a shout out to Joni. Joni's a hoot. Joni is a hoot. She's a fun stitcher to stitch with. She's hilarious. So if you're not in virtual stitchers, you need to go and you need to meet Joni. She's amazing. All right, and Gary Rain Jude just purchased the ghost fabric, and
Okay.
he wants to know the conversions you made for Boo.
The only conversion I made is Weeks Dye Works saffron I used for the moon. And I only picked this color because when I opened my drawer of Weeks, it was the only yellow in that drawer. And it really matched the colors, and it popped a little bit, so it looks
Yeah,
good on the gray.
nice, yes.
We'll put that in the show notes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Saffron, Weeks,
Yes.
Boo. Yes.
Gotcha.
So there was a lot of comments this week, and Shelia wants to give her a sincere thank you for the birthday wishes, and she wants to assure everyone that she is indeed 70 years old.
I don't know. I still want to see the birth certificate.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, it was
Okay.
an easy open.
Yeah. All right, so let's continue. Any finishes, anyone?
Finishes?
Should I start?
We can
Yeah,
show
sure.
some
Want
of
me to start?
Deb's cool
Yes.
finish. Can we do this one?
Sure.
I like this one. I like all of them.
Okay, that one is
Look at that.
it's the Victorian Holly Santa from Stoney Creek Collectors Series, which used to be in their magazine. That's how you got it 1 month at a time. This one, though, they reprinted as leaflets, I don't know, several years ago, maybe over 10 years ago. But now I believe you can get it kind of anywhere as just a regular leaflet. Karen at the Cross Stitch Cupboard got one.
Okay.
Because when I entered this one in her contest, and when you do that, she has to be able to order it. So if people are interested in stitching it, they will have access to it.
It's pretty neat because there's like there's a bell up here at the top on it.
And that was my Ada period, and we think it was 16 count. It's like an antique white.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of beads for the berries.
That's and it pops right out of.
A lot of metallic.
This is definitely going on my stitch list.
Okay.
I like the brown around the Santa, like a fur.
It looks really, really good.
Thank you.
Really good.
And the boots aren't just plain black.
Yeah.
Really cool.
The only thing was the beard. Oh man!
You know what? I think they do that. They do that on purpose for all Santas.
That was rough.
Oh, that was not an easy thing.
Yeah, there's
on Ada.
There's a lot of grays in there, and there's quarter stitches.
Oh man, yep. I just want to tell you, it is not right.
Yeah.
It is fudge.
But it's worth it.
Crazy. But you'd never know. I think you'd never know.
Looks really good. I thought he was wearing a skirt. I'm like, yes, Santa with a skirt, but no, it's the boots. It's a coat. It's an
yes,
it's
a coat.
Yeah,
it's cool. All right, let's do.
Now the next one is a cross-eyed cricket. It's called Seek the Genuine, and it's the Princess and the Pea. And we used to call my daughter that because she would do things like if you didn't have her socks exactly right on her foot and she could feel the line in her toe, you'd have to keep taking it off till it felt good.
Colleen.
So we used to call her Princess and the Pea, and when I found this I loved it, but the princess was a blonde and my daughter's not. So I changed the hair color in that one.
Yeah, I could see that.
And the little P on the mattress on the bottom is just another button company button, if you can see it.
Yeah.
How cute!
That's really cute.
And what's the what color fabric?
You know,
it's like a light.
It's
like a pastel green.
Oh yeah.
That's back when you could. That's probably when DMC had a pastel line.
Yeah.
Oh, they did. Yeah.
They cut a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
It's when I didn't journal and write things down, so I'm honestly not sure. Oh, and
you did a little something in the back.
Yeah, you can finish that one instead of stitching it. You can put fabric for the mattresses, so it kind of looks quilted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was cool.
They showed it that way too.
Yeah.
The next one is Mirabilia. It's from the September 2008 issue of Cross Stitch and Needlework. However, I have found that you can get a PDF download from Hirschner's.
That's how I got mine.
If you go on their website.
Yeah.
And that's my finish. It's on Ada. It's Picture This Plus.
It's
Cauldron.
gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
That's the name of what?
Cauldron.
Yeah, I've used this fabric in
Really?
linen.
I thought it would be grayer.
It's got a little bit of blue and there's the
Some
brown orange in there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
oh yes.
Those spider webs nearly killed me.
Why? Those.
I thought the beard was bad. Those spider webs.
And you use Krennic or Picture This.
I use Krennic.
Krennic, yeah.
Yep.
Krennic, or what's the other one's called?
Petite Treasure Braid, but this is probably
No, that one's Krennic for sure.
And there's Krennic on the top of the green in the pumpkins.
Yeah.
And all the tendrils and stuff is all Krennic.
Good job,
It's
Deb.
gorgeous.
Yes.
You know what? This is going higher on my list. I got it in the back.
He started it. Did you start it?
No.
No, okay.
Because I haven't seen any good pictures of it. So it's like, I
There
like
you
it,
go.
but now.
You guys,
I love it.
enabled him. It's usually the other way around.
It looks really
Yeah.
good.
I have to double check the fabric I got now because now I can see the color of the beads and stuff. I mean, I have the beads in a little container, but I didn't.
It looks
It's
really
different when you
good.
see them out.
Did you do any switching of the threads, or this is
No,
called?
everything's called for. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, looks really good.
Thank you.
Awesome. Good job.
No finishes.
Any
for
other
me?
finishes? No finishes for me.
What?
No, not
You had
yet.
a whole week.
Yeah. We'll talk about that later.
You're gonna have to talk to your teachers about getting some homework assigned to you.
How about whips? Go ahead, Gary. Go ahead and start
Okay.
on your whip.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
I only have one whip, and it's Peter and Peep. So we got EJ's finally got a wheel, so she's not bumping.
Whoop, whoop.
And then I had to put a plant in here
I was getting hot.
and put a little shade over top of her.
Yes. And I
yeah.
wanted to smell something nice.
And now I'm working on the flowers. So it have a nice smell.
Yes. I'm getting all the.
You're getting it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
I haven't been stitching too much this week because this week we had the Garon. Is when we package everything and send it out for Garon, back of the month and grab guard of the month, and then also we're getting ready for StitchCon. So
Yeah.
we had someone over to help me package 200 gram guards, put them in the plastic, put the sticker on there, put them in the box. And it was like, yeah. So it's been a lot of late nights, but this has got a little bit of
looks
work on it.
good,
This
yeah.
is only all the stitching on this has only been during lunch at work.
Oh.
So I have no stitching at home.
Do you eat?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Who wants to
No.
eat?
When you have fabric, the smell of fabric and thread, that's his food.
That's why I lick my floss.
Oh.
I had a little bit of spinach, and I had, I don't know, steak,
Pomegranate.
little pomegranate.
Some pfeffer.
Yeah. But that's my only whip. Whips.
School of Magical Stitches. So last week I did 4 out of the 5 homework. Remember that? Okay. So Sunday, I'm like, I just need one more class to do all 5 and I would get the bonus. So I was thinking, okay, I'll do the penalty stitches because I didn't have care of magical creatures. But I was on Virtual Stitchers, remember? And they were reading off, because we help each other. They were reading off the animals or the magical creatures that I can use. And then somebody said, oh, you can use a flying reindeer. Because, reindeers don't usually fly.
What do you mean?
Usually.
They're not magical. They're real.
No, they're not. Not in this case.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I have something. So I looked through my whip pile and I actually took something out. I took out, it's Tiny Christmas SAL. And up here is going to be like the moon or something. And there's going to be Santa with his reindeer up here later. So I did 207 stitches on this house. It equaled 207 stitches.
Wow.
I didn't actually have to stitch on the reindeer. I just had to stitch on the
On the piece?
pattern that had a reindeer. So
Okay.
this was it. So I did all my 5 classes and I got the bonus points. So
Good job.
I was happy with that.
To your house of Ravenclaw?
Yes, I'm House Ravenclaw.
Okay. So
And
they,
then-
they got points from you?
Yes.
Oh, good.
I try to do homework minimum because I don't have time for extra credit. I'm still working on the homework assignment. So so Monday rolls along and our new assignments comes in.
Ooh.
So we had to do two projects. One was it's called the Bogart. 500 stitches of something that's scary and 500 stitches of something that makes you happy. So my first 500 stitches was for the birth sampler.
Is it scary because it's Ada?
No, it's scary because you actually have to give birth. That's scary.
I don't know.
That's scary.
I
That's scary.
I was scared the first time.
Yeah, that's scary. And plus you see?
Okay.
Scary. And then happy because my nephew, this is for my nephew.
And it's not your baby.
That's true. I'm like, oh, how cute, and then give him back to his mother. Yeah, so
you're the number one aunt. Here you go.
Here you go. So so I did 500 stitches, full stitches, and I'm working on back stitching now. So I'm almost done. So back stitching it is. I did all of the back stitches on the turtle.
So you're doing back stitching starting from the bottom to
yes.
go up. So then.
Correct. So I could just move it up once.
Okay.
So I finished the turtle. And
I love the turtle.
Yeah.
Turtle's so cute.
Turtle's cute.
I know. I like the elephant. It pops with the
dark blue.
The dark blue.
And I'm working on the elephant right now. So I have maybe 100 more back stitching to do because 102 back stitches equals 1 full cross stitch.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
So,
All right.
trust me, by the border alone and then the leaf, that's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, what I don't like about back stitching, I like it when you can see it when it pops like the elephant.
Mm-hmm.
But the lion is back stitched with almost the same color of the mane.
That was
and
rough.
that's so rough to stitch. But you got to power through it because it cleans up the edges of your square.
It does.
So it's hard to do it, but when it's done, you're like, yeah, it does look better.
Yeah.
It's like try back stitching on black with black thread.
Yeah, that was bad. With the red, and I'm like, did I do this? Like trying to figure out, did I stitch this already? And then but good lighting, and if not, just do it again and just it'll look fine.
All right.
So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay. And any more whips?
No more whips for me.
Yeah.
Deb?
Okay, my whips. The one I've been really working on, trying to power through, is the Gypsy Mermaid Mirabilia. I'm getting real close to a finish.
Wow.
So hopefully that will happen soon.
She's
beautiful.
She's so deceiving because when you look at her, you think, oh, okay, there's oranges and yellows in there. But there's a lot of pinks and purples, and you don't think they blend, but they look so great together.
Oh my God, her hair looks nice.
You need color conversions?
No, everything is
Called for.
called for except the fabric.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a fabric, did you say?
I didn't say, and I think I did in the last time I was here, and I think it's one of the hand dyed by Stephanie
Okay.
fabrics, and unfortunately I can't remember which one, but yeah.
Yeah. It looks really good.
Thank you.
Looks really good. So, the first time, I'm like, I didn't know it was north, south, east, and west.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
Yeah, I didn't. I just saw a letter.
Oh, okay.
It's just like, yeah.
I mean, all the cross stitching is almost done except for just a little bit over here.
There's some water to put in, there's some border to put in,
Okay.
and then after that, pretty much beads and a little bit of back stitching I have not done yet.
Looks good.
Yeah, the beads are gonna be fun. Do you use invisible thread to bead?
I don't use invisible thread. I've found a DMC closest
Close
to the
to us?
bead,
Okay.
and then I just do a half stitch to attach it, and that's it.
Cool.
Yeah. This one is Christmasland, and I think I showed it last time I was here. This is a Raise the Roof.
And guess what? Mine's still not done.
I have gotten the second and third part done.
Oh, nice.
Working on the first part, which is all the way over to the
It's over here.
yes.
All right.
Yeah.
And this is the Santa and the reindeer.
That is the Christmas. Oh, that one.
Yeah, the blue on the top is Santa and
Yeah,
reindeer.
yeah.
Which is shocking that it's blue.
Yeah. I
Well,
know.
it's stylized.
Yeah. I know that has to be fixed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that supposed to be the reins?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. But yeah,
It was not that loose when I last saw it, so
okay.
tighten it up a little bit.
Uh-oh. She's got
Anyway.
some talking to do.
I love doing this one.
Yeah.
I love stitching on it. It's fun. I love the motifs. You know, you get a lot of satisfaction because you finish a section.
Yeah.
So that's great. But I really, really want to get the Gypsy Mermaid done. So I haven't really been working on it much lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's on Color and Cotton.
Yes.
One of her
Yeah, this is the same fabric I'm doing mine on.
That's a huge piece of fabric, no?
It was a fabric of the month because I was in the color and cotton.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I was in the fabric of the month.
Yeah, this was barnwood or something like
Barnwood
that.
is
Something about
No, but it was
something about pebbles or stones or something about rocks or
something like river rock.
Yeah, river.
Yeah,
river
we'll
rock.
get there. We'll just.
Something.
You're right.
That sounds right.
Let's
River-
see.
river rock.
But I don't think her colors are repeatable in the club. So,
Yeah.
but I used the same thing. I thought it was great.
Oh, you used it for this one too?
Uh huh.
Okay.
And then the last one I wanted to show you guys is mostly because of this really neat little thing. And this is Rosewood Manor. And I'm doing the border. And if you can put the back side.
You want to see the back side?
And then push that forward a bit.
Right there.
The thing that you see there is to hold threads that you're parking.
Yep.
And it's like almost like a needle minder. There's little
It's magnetic.
okay,
so it's like a little bulletin board thing.
Yeah, but they don't have obviously don't have the little tack.
Okay.
And they're on a magnetic
Strip.
Nameplate.
strip.
Yeah.
And so
We're trying to figure out.
really comes in handy. And EJ says, where do you get that? And Karen had them at the cross stitch cupboard quite a while ago, and I only bought one apparently. And so EJ said we could probably make those. So she looked online and found kind of the components. So I went ahead and ordered them on Amazon, and I'm gonna try and make my own. But that one is the one that I bought at Karen's place.
Looks really good, and it's
but it really works well, and
Yeah.
I really like what it does.
And it has 3 different colors for your different colored threads.
And if I can make more, I
You could have 3 here,
them,
3 here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can have them all around if it's a bigger project and
Okay.
you need more to
Yeah.
park.
It's pretty cool.
So I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
And that's why I brought that one.
Right.
But that's the Seaside Sampler.
I like the idea.
Yeah.
This is the front of SeasideSampler.
Yeah, did I show
Yes.
the right?
It's
Yeah, I showed
really
the right
good.
side. Okay. Good start.
And that's it.
That's it.
Mhm.
All right. Any new starts? Anybody? New starts?
No-
New starts?
No new starts.
No new starts. Haul. It's time for haul, y'all.
EJ, Paul,
Yes. You wanna go first?
do we want to talk about what we?
Yes. So
We get the sweetest haul today.
Yes.
Thank you.
we were stitching today, and then Karen comes back and she's like, guys, here you go, Gary, here you go, EJ. And Shelia's not here. I said, what is this for? She's like, one of our subscribers, actually, that was so sweet.
Yeah.
She called Karen and she gave us
A gift
a
certificate.
gift certificate to
Yeah.
cross stitch covered. I was shocked,
So
to say the
sweet.
least.
I didn't want
Yes.
to show this. I didn't want to show the name.
Yeah. So thank you, Susie G from Kentucky.
Yes, thank you, Susie. Hopefully,
For-
one day we could meet somewhere if we're traveling or if we're at
Yes.
StitchCon or we go
Yes.
someplace else.
Cause that's so sweet. That was so
Yeah.
unexpected, so unexpected. And she wrote, "Thanks for the laughs." Thank
That'd be
you.
funny.
So she's the one that bought these for me. So using her gift certificate, I bought I Will Always Be a Wildflower. I'm gonna do a little bit of from Sam Sarah. I'm gonna do a little bit of changing around stuff, and I also got.
This is one of the colorful colors.
No, I changed the yellow. I changed butternut squash for butter crunch gassed. So it's a gas butter crunch because it's a more vibrant yellow than the butternut squash.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm going to be stitching this in and my aww as I stitch.
Well, what's really cool with Sam Sarah's designs is she really likes bright colors. So you could make that fabric go as crazy or wild as you want, or the flosses as anything you want to do. I mean, I think it'd be great. Just go wild with it. Like
Yeah.
you've got all your Victorian motto threads,
Yeah,
and
that's
just
exactly what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do, yes.
I think
Yeah.
the crazier it is, the better it is with Sam Sarah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
I do have some crazy color fabrics that
Okay.
I'm gonna play with and see. But thank you so much, Susie.
Thank you,
So-
Susie.
so
I didn't
sweet.
get anything yet because Oh no.
Yes. There's so many stuff. He's like, I want this, I want this, I want this. So he's gonna have to narrow it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And more haul.
More haul.
More haul. I got my bag of the month. I'm lucky. I get a Ron Toten bag. Only if I'm nice. I got one this month. This was the Easter one for
That's
April.
so
Everybody
great.
should.
Come
There's.
closer. Go
Everybody says all in the mail.
Oh, she's so good.
There's. I saw. I think Becky posted hers,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got me a little mini one. So it must have been really good because nobody else got a mini one. Oh, I got okay. See, you got this matching fabric inside.
It is
Give
the
me a
same
bunny
fabric,
butt.
right? I love that.
But actually, everyone else, the fabric is
It's different.
a little bit nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's cute.
Super cute. So I guess my Peter and Peep's gonna go in the bunny bag.
Yeah. Definitely.
And then I got a new pattern. It's outside my comfort zone, but the colors, autumn colors, just spoke to me. And look at that.
Beautiful.
I have that one.
Oh, you do?
You stitch it?
I haven't.
She's collected this one too.
Are you trying? Are we going for a challenge here?
No.
I have so many challenges open.
Should we do a stitch along? September 1. No, the day Galleria starts.
Okay, all right.
Which is September 18th.
But look, I got the
I think.
colors too.
So did I.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You got the vault. You got the same thing.
Yeah, the Valdonis.
And
yeah.
I read the instructions.
Yeah.
At least the first page.
Yes.
And it says use all 3 strands.
Really?
Yeah.
What count
Oh.
fabric? 28 count
Yeah,
fabric.
what-
On 28 count fabric they suggest,
Ooh.
and they called out the blue.
Okay.
From Picture This Plus.
Yep.
And use all 3 strands.
All
okay.
3 strands.
Nice.
And they have.
How many pages?
When I was going through it, well, it's 9 pages.
Yeah.
And it's all cross stitch, or there's
Yeah,
some,
it's all cross stitch. There's some back stitching,
and
they
they're Algerian eyelets. I just saw.
I think so. And then they
Oof.
threw in a bunch of like little pin keeps. There's a lot of extra little patterns in there. It was really great.
Yep,
So
I
nice, classy.
like
Yeah.
Rosewood Manor. They are
Yes.
cool.
And then today
Oh my goodness.
I got this from Fabric Flare from the cupboard. I got the snowflake fabric. It's iridescent. And I got it cut for, I'm going to do that new pattern that came out, that series, Jack Frost Tree Farm, because I don't want to stitch the snowflakes or the snow. So I'm going to put the whole thing on this. I got a big piece. So this is, for the pattern, this is how much I need. So I'm going to get all the pieces in and I'm going to see if I'm going to put it in a different order or something.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, I love working on this fabric.
I love the opalescence. It's not crazy.
Right.
It's-
This is one of the few companies that I can use opalescence and not go. It doesn't have that wire through there.
Yeah.
It's like they just sprinkled some little
Yeah,
salt or
yes.
little flakes on there. So
Right.
it's really nice.
Yeah, really pretty.
It's not too much. Same thing with the boo, the scary mouse.
Uh-huh.
He had glitter on him too,
Oh.
but you didn't.
Couldn't really. Yeah.
It wasn't in your face.
Right.
And then I got some of this from one of my friends.
Nice.
Some of the Bolin fabric
Mm.
with the words on there from. They get that. That's great.
What are you gonna stitch on that?
I don't know. I've got
You have to be careful.
definitely something Halloween,
Mm-hmm.
and I just have to go through my baskets in there. I've only got like 19 baskets to go through, but I could find something to home that with.
For your book?
No, I don't think I want to do book. And then I got another piece. It's old Salem linen from Primitive Hair. Lovely. I love the smell of coffee.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, look at that. It's
Like
great.
that.
Nice.
So this will, I have a couple of patterns picked out for it already. I think they're Halloween ones, but they're some of them. Was it the Nikki Creations pattern that I got the witches in the kitchen doing it's called Halloween House, and that's going on a piece of this. I think there's like 3 other patterns I've got that I'm going to be snipping things up and putting them in. So that's all my haul.
That's all your haul?
And
Wow.
I do. I was gonna go on a trip We can talk about it later.
And during announcements.
Yeah. Deb Hall?
Okay, I have haul.
Yes, haul.
I thought I'd bring, last time I came, I brought a pair of scissors that, because of my children's kind Christmas gifts, I was able to purchase. This one is another, oops, my hand in there, another Seju, and I had my eye on it at the cross stitch cupboard. So it's like a tartan plaid, red and green. And
I thought we changed the name. We called it Jamie's Kilt.
Yeah,
Yes.
you did.
I did too.
Yes, you did. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
So it'll change your mind when you're using these.
But my kids did give me gift certificates, but my youngest surprised me by actually just giving it to me outright because she knew I liked it. So
Really
I got
nice.
that one. And then I was looking at Etsy, Mad for Minders, the Needleminder shop. I've gotten some from her before. Well, I was at a librarians conference in New Orleans, and they had a re-release of the Harry Potter books, and when they did that, they had a new artist, and he was there, and he did black and white covers that when you put them together, it creates one whole continuous like poster, and he was signing those. It was cool. Anyway, they happened to have the Needleminders, some of them, for some of those covers, and they're cool.
We need to hide this from EJ, or it might not make it.
Cool.
It's
Deb,
not gonna...
you got to keep these close.
Deb, you might have 2 out of 3 after this.
You want to take a picture and just look at them?
I just thought, they're too cool to pass up.
Oh my goodness.
She's petting them.
Yeah.
Aren't those neat?
So pretty.
Yeah.
My precious.
Yeah.
Wrong movie.
If I have the picture of the poster that I have, maybe we can post it.
Definitely. That'll be so cool.
Okay.
It looks good. And you got Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and Goblet of Fire.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
What, like 8 more to get?
No.
Isn't there like 12?
Not that many.
Okay.
No. And I talked about being in the XG Design Fabric of the Month Club, and so I thought I'd bring a couple. This one is the primitive for June, and they're all 32 count.
Oh, look at that.
And that's the prim one for June.
It's green.
Last year, June,
Yeah.
obviously.
A little bit. There you go.
Yeah, it's like a green model, really pretty.
It's very primitive. You could use it for any Halloween. I mean,
Yeah, you could.
Everything's Halloween for Gary.
And samplers would look great on it.
Maybe even some Christmas. Christmas would look nice on that too.
Yeah.
You see?
And this one is from September, and it's the primitive from September. It's called Cinnamon Roll.
Okay.
Another really pretty one.
Yeah. It's kind of a yellow mustard
Yeah.
brown.
Yeah.
What count do you usually get?
These are 32 count.
Yeah, I think her 32s are a little tighter, aren't they?
They could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like working with
have
them.
to-
Ooh, it has some yellow
so
splotches on it.
X-Jew has her.
Yes.
Okay.
Extrude, yeah.
I might have to join her fabric thing.
And this one I got recently. I saw it and I really love the softness of it. It's Nikki's Creations. It's a 32 count. It's called Old England.
Okay.
And it's I think it's about a fat quarter.
Yeah. There's a little bit of modeling.
Small amount.
It's like tone on tone modeling, so it's not going to jump out at you.
No.
So you could do like something that's got like small stitches and it won't overpower the piece.
Right.
So it's really pretty.
So I was thinking sampler maybe.
Yeah.
And then for the latest
Blackbird?
market, I got. Let
Turn it the other
me
way.
see. It's the bells on Christmas Day,
Okay.
and then if you'll show that one.
Bells on Christmas.
And the reason that I got it was for that one I really like.
Okay.
And then close it up again and open to the very back page.
Yes, ma'am.
No, the back.
Right there.
Oh, the back.
I love the sampler. I thought it was so pretty.
Oh, okay. Peace on Earth.
And so I even thought that Old England would look good.
Okay.
the Nikki's Creation fabric.
Oh yeah.
Would look good
This
on
one?
there. I was thinking maybe that
Yeah.
one. Either that one or the other one.
Or the green one.
Yeah.
That's,
Really either.
yeah,
any
because
of
the
them.
green one, yeah, that's really cute.
All three.
Yeah. So
Wow,
that's it.
I like that.
That's good.
So,
right. Any announcements?
announcements.
I'm going to Stitch Con. La, la, la.
That's woo woo woo.
Might need a party bus.
Yeah.
All right. So what I was gonna last week I think I talked about where I was gonna go to Arkansas for a business trip, which got canceled Friday. So I had big plans. I was gonna meet up with Leslie. And we were gonna stitch for a little bit, and then the next day I was gonna go meet up with Marlene.
Yeah.
I'm thinking stitching by the lake. It's Marlene, and we were gonna stitch at the Shepherd's Needle, and I really was excited to go to the Shepherd's Needle because she'd bought when I was there last time, she had bought the second side of the building, and she was gonna double her space.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh yes, yes. So it got canceled. So I was like, ugh. So instead of there, now I'm going to go to Los Angeles tomorrow for a couple of days. So
You're the first person that sounds bummed.
I'd rather
about
go.
going to
I'd rather go to Little Rock than to Los Angeles. I know there's no cross stitch stores in Los Angeles. If anybody knows, put a comment.
Yeah, because Gary's gonna fiend for a cross stitching store.
I don't know. I think I'm in the middle of nowhere in Los Angeles.
Really?
I don't know.
Is there such thing as a middle of nowhere of Los
yes,
Angeles?
I've been there.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Wow.
there's a lot of. Yeah.
Good to know.
I don't know. Anyway, so that's and when you guys get the bags, there is in the big bag, there is a needle,
Oh.
and we had little business cards, but they were from the Easy Guide needle, and she had since after we got the needle, she closed her shop, so it was a 10% off, but the shop's closed. It was really no need to send it out, but it's one of the ball pointed needles that I've been using, and so I thought everyone in our club should try out the ball pointed needles.
Oh, nice.
And they're really fun to stitch with.
That's awesome. So you get a needle.
Yeah. Next month there'll be something else.
Nice. You get a little stitchy gift.
Yeah, I like giving stitchy gifts.
Yes.
So that's pretty
That's
much all
it.
I have.
Yeah. Please don't. Oh, we didn't say our thank yous. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing and commenting.
And
we really
we're
appreciate.
over
Oh
2,000.
my gosh!
Yes.
Can't believe it.
Great.
I'm shocked.
I'm amazed that someone's
great.
actually watching. I mean, I watch it because I like it.
I'm not watching a couple times too. I mean, if I could thumbs up twice, I would.
I think I hit the thumbs down.
Of course you did. So yes. So thank you so much for continuing to watch, and for those who are new, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah. So
Subscribe.
exciting.
Give me a couple hours after it's posted so I can put the notes in the bottom so you can go to the links and look at all the pages that we have, the Garon page, any of the designers we talked about.
Yes. So in the description box, you'll see in the description bar box, you'll see all the stuff that we've talked about and the SALs that we're participating in or going to participate in.
The SAL Monday.
Yes. Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Because I'm traveling, I'm not sure if I can start the October SAL. The word October. I'm gonna pack it. I think I'm gonna take it. With hotel lighting being the way it is, I may or may not be able to get too much done on it. But I'm gonna try.
Yes.
Do it for lollipop stitches.
Anything else?
Nope.
Do I have anything else?
Nope. We had no phones go off. We had no oven timers go off.
It was
You know
very
what, Shelia? I
successful.
think we did it.
Yeah, you'll be so proud of us.
Granted, we do have 4 supervisors watching us this show. We've got Deb, and we've got...
You're counting me?
Yeah, you're watching us, keep us in line. And then we've got Kathy and another one of our stitchers from the group sitting
Yes.
over there watching us, and they're stitching away. It's making me itch because they're stitching and I'm not stitching.
He's
Yes.
getting hives.
It's
That's
hard.
okay. They're stitching in the dark.
So wrong.
So, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
And-
Thanks for inviting me again. It was so
You're
much
welcome.
fun.
No problem.
And we're gonna have the scroll at the end where it's gonna show all our guest stars.
Yes, and the dates that they.
Yeah. So it's gonna be pretty long.
Yeah. Yes. So don't
So,
forget.
No matter where you are, the sun is always shining when you're stitching. Look at that. She even knows.
Bye.
Bye.